Hey everyone, Rhett Van Scooter here. I want to give you my personal experience with my recent windshield repair slash replacement. It's not often that we get to kind of use our services that we sell, and so in all honesty, I've had a small chip in my windshield for a while now, and like anybody, you're busy and you just want to put things off because you just don't need one more thing on your plate. So finally I decided to try out Erie Insurance's mobile app because right on there it said that we could schedule an appointment to have our windshield replaced. So open up the app, I select it, and I went to select the time, and I wanted to have the mobile service because like anybody, you want what's most convenient for you. So I wanted someone who could either come to my house or even better, my office. So when I put in the zip code for my office, it came up that there was no appointments available. So I said, okay, well, let me try at my house. So the same thing happened. So I go, geez, that's rare, you know, that two different zip codes, that there would be no appointments available for my mobile service. So I think it came down to that they were just busy. So I had emailed my rep that from Safelite and just said, hey, are you guys still doing mobile service? And she said, oh yeah, definitely. So once I got around to it a couple days later, I went back in the mobile app to finish setting my appointment, and when I put in my zip code for my office, it did not work. There was no appointments available. But then when I put it in for my home, I was able to get an appointment at my house. So I would recommend that if you are scheduling an appointment, either try again in a day or two if it doesn't come up for you, or you could always call someone on the phone and you might be able to get an appointment on the phone. I just didn't want to take the time to do that step. So they came out to repair my windshield, and I had a little chip. It was right up here on my windshield, so it was just small. A rock had hit it, so not a big deal, not in my line of sight. So I figured I was just going to have the repair done because that's the easiest thing to do. You know, and most cost effective, even though there's no deductible for me. I know it's for the insurance company. So they came out to do the repair. They communicated the whole time through me, through text message, confirming the appointments and email and everything. So the communication was very good from that standpoint. And I did use Safelite for it. You can use any company that you want, but I'm just giving you my experience with Safelite. So they communicated with us. They came out. They were on time. Now, unfortunately, when they went to do the repair, the crack spread. So probably nothing they did. It's just one of those things. You're taking a chance when you're doing a repair that it may spread more. This was the case. It happened. Inconvenient, yes. The end of the world, no. So they said you have to do it in shop because we have a camera. See up here in the middle here for the collision avoidance, for the safety feature for the camera, and so that has to be calibrated at the shop. They can't just do that out on site. So I said okay. They said you know, call to schedule appointments. So I'm thinking, geez, one more project for me to do. So of course I didn't do it right away. Well, they called me the next day because I hadn't called them right away. Said, and I didn't answer the phone, so I left a voicemail. Say, hey, we need to schedule this appointment for you. You want to get taken care of. And like anybody, I put it off. I said, okay, well, I'll call them tomorrow when I'm free. Well, they called me again, and that time they got me on the phone. So I appreciate them taking one thing off my plate and just making the phone call for me. So that was kind of nice that they did that. We scheduled it for Friday, so I had the repair done on Monday, or the attempted repair on Monday. They got me in the shop on Friday. Now I knew that I didn't need the vehicle on Friday, so I just took it to the shop and dropped it off, and I told them I'd pick it up the next day. So I don't know how long it took to do the repair, but I feel like you know, if you can always leave something for somebody and they can kind of do it at their convenience, it's always a little bit better. It turned out too that this vehicle had a windshield repair before I bought it, and whoever had done it, in order to level the windshield, had just taken razor blades and shoved them underneath part of the windshield, and they were starting to rust. So the guy said that he was glad that I actually had it replaced because he was able to you know, fix that. So he basically primed that area, sanded it down a little bit and primed it, and so I won't have any issues with that. So overall, my experience was good. But the one thing I would say, when I picked it up, you know, I am with Erie Insurance. When you have your windshield replaced with Erie, they pay to replace your wiper blades. Now, he hadn't done that automatically, because I know when you sign up online, it asks you if you want to buy the wiper blades. I knew Erie included them, so I didn't do that. He hadn't replaced them, but just when I mentioned it, I said, hey, you know, Erie offers to free wiper blades, you know, for a replacement. He said, oh yeah, you know, I forgot. So he just hopped right in the shop, grabbed a set and put them on for me. So that's the one thing I would recommend, is that, you know, if you have Erie Insurance, just know that you do get free wiper blades from them. If they don't put them on, just make sure that you ask for it, or just confirm that they did. So I just wanted to give you guys my first-hand experience on how my repair went. And I was very happy with the process. It was smooth. Like I said, minor inconvenience, but Safelite communicated with me throughout the whole process and really made it easy for me to do. So I probably wish I hadn't put it off as long as I had to do it. I would have got my windshield replaced much quicker if I knew how easy the process was going to be for me. So that's my take. I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks, everybody.